Alrighty, well, hello, collective. How are you? I hope wherever you are in the world, you are happy, healthy, and safe. This is going to be general. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I do offer personal readings. If you are interested in receiving one from me, my email can be found down in the description box below. We're going to go ahead and see this book of answers. What is this energy? I'm hearing I'm unstoppable. Yeah. I'm invincible. I don't know the exact lyrics. I think it's like I win every single day. I don't know. Fortune and fame. Yeah. But you know what I mean, that unstoppable song. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. What's this energy for the collective today? What is it that they need to know? What's their food for thought? Show me clearly. Start all over again. That's what came out. Somebody needs to start something all over again. Start off fresh. You're unstoppable. Don't let it... this is a hiccup. You know, a bump for to bounce you back on track. Something about that. Somebody needs to write down what they want to say in a situation. Maybe you're writing a letter, a book, poem, something like that. Okay, I just heard a thesis. Maybe that's it. Yeah, you're unstoppable. Okay, you're going to be starting something over. Just like starting over our lives together. So perfect together we have grown. John Lennon, we have grown. Love it. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. What's up with this energy? Give me a couple cards on this energy, please, and thank you. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Yeah, optimism and fear. Yeah, you know, whatever this opportunity is, it's just on the other side of fear. Trust in your higher self, okay? Trust in your higher self with this. Yeah, you have an opportunity, maybe an opportunity to start over, okay? And it's scary. Definitely. Show me clearly, Spirit. Tell me about this optimism. Tell me about this fear, this connection. You're feeling guided, pushed almost. What is this underneath here? Yeah, for discovery. Okay? Out to discover something about yourself, something about pushing yourself to the limits for some of you. What are these? Yeah, look at this. These three just kind of came out. They didn't come up with the deck when I lifted them, but yeah, this lack, okay, feeling unworthy, feeling, you know, isolated here a bit. On the other side, it's your decisions, your choices that you're making. They're taking you to Queen of Pentacles energy, all right? See if those come out again. Show me clearly. Most High message. You're discovering something about yourself. The strength and the power that you're unstoppable. Yeah. Show me clearly. Tell me about this optimism here. Clarify optimism for me, Spirit, please. Yeah, there's an opportunity here. Will you take it? Some of you, it's your determination, okay, to go after, to create something. But maybe it's, maybe what you've been going after, what you've been attempting to create has caused some doubt, some worry, some concern. And so now it's like, did I do the right thing? This could be relationships. This could be work. Okay. Am I going the right way? Am I doing the right thing? Yeah, this new beginning. Your Spirit's like, take this. You also have somebody that's trying to block your new beginning. Someone from the past. Okay, could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Their mind's getting blown on this. Okay, their mind's getting blown. You have somebody that's wanting to possibly come towards you. Yeah, let's see. Looking right at that higher self, like what do they got going on now? Male, female, it doesn't matter. Unstoppable lyrics. Okay, in fact, some of you are having very vivid dreams, okay? But the lyrics go, all smiles, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the nighttime. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what you want to hear. Leave me or leave my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. So you've been like hiding something. You've been not expressing your emotions, your feelings about something. But yet you know what the answer is. Some of it, it's that fear. I know what needs to be said. I know what needs to be asked. You think about it, you play it in your head, you maybe role model it, or role play it, role model maybe you're role modeling, this could be happening around you, but you role play it through your head, you know exactly what you're going to say, how you're going to address it, what the comeback's going to be, and bam, how you're just going to nail it. You know how, you know what I mean? People, we do these things sometimes, okay? And there's something about this here. You're good at playing it cool. That's what I'll say. Playing it cool. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need no batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. So you got somebody that's trying to stop you. Okay? They don't like your forward movement, but collective, you're a Porsche with no brakes, okay? You're going for it. They think they can play. Let's see what's up. Maybe they're the ones that are in fear. Okay, maybe you're feeling their fear. All right, their fear for trying to come towards you, for trying to stop you, something like that. You're choosing very carefully in this situation. All right, and somebody about to learn today. Okay, show me one more for optimism, please. Clarify optimism. Yeah, this is a game changer. Done, over with, and here you go. You know, you've been staying so optimistic for so long about a situation. You're coming out the winner, okay? You're coming out the winner. Yes. Unstoppable. Charge. Going forward here. Yeah, Spirit's rewarding you for this, for all your work, your labors, your efforts, your time in this position, for your patience in this position, and somebody's about to learn. Okay? Somebody is about to learn. Tell me about the fear. I like that. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. I win every single game. Somebody playing with you? You got player energy around you. The King of Wands can be a player. Okay? Show me. Whoa. Hello. Yeah, this has been hidden. Your higher self, they're about to learn. Look how Spirit just tossed that up there. The moon. The secrets. The hidden. What you don't see coming. The higher self. Bam. The discovery. Oh, shit. I had no idea who I was playing with. Yeah, I'm about to learn today. All right. Fear. Show me fear. It's their fear. It's the person who's watching. That's why I asked, and it landed over here. They don't know who you are. They're gonna discover it. They're gonna discover it. Yeah, this true love, whatever they've been doing with the mirror, possibly for some of you. Yeah, they've been going back and forth. That energy, they're gonna be experiencing stagnation. They're gonna be experiencing endings to situations, decrease in the people around them, the people that possibly believe them, the things that they said here in the mirror. The truth is coming out. Okay? The truth is coming out in a situation. Show me clearly. Yeah. They fear you getting your happiness. What did I just say? They fear you getting your happiness. Okay? They're trying to make things a little difficult so that you possibly choose something different, that you go a different direction. Yeah. Maybe you will. For some of you, it's been long enough. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So maybe a choice. Yeah, with a connection, possibly. Somebody in the past regrets. This is somebody in the past. They want to stand up and fight for something. I don't think you want anything to do with this person, this energy. Okay? I see you standing your ground on this. Don't try and tell me. Don't try getting in my head. Don't try bullshitting me. I'm tired of it. I've learned. I've discovered. What you don't know is that I know. Okay? That's what I'm getting. What you don't know is that I know. This is a game over. Okay? Getting your happiness, and this was flipped. They've been stressing on this. Stressing on how good things are doing. Stressing on all the things they did to try and get you to change their mind. And every time you turned around, bam, more information, more blessings, more gifts, so to speak. Yeah, this here, King of Pentacles, death energy, game over, tired of the drama, you're tired of the bullshit. Yep, they want to fight here, possibly with a King of Swords, or they're emotionally disconnect when you've tried to offer them. Okay, this is an ending to this. All right? Yeah, and it's blessings for you. You're unstoppable. Yeah, this is going to push you forward towards your actions here. Some of you know that this player, what they want, okay? Tell me some more about this. What's the possible outcome? Yeah, somebody's getting stuck. Somebody is getting stuck. This person, they have been waiting for so long. They have been working on things, counting their pentacles is what I'm getting. All right, trying to protect their investment, protect the decisions that they've made. They're waiting for something to come to an end for you with another person. That would be good news. This is all that they're thinking about, what's stuck. Some of them have put in a lot of work and effort to see to it that that happens. And what's the consequence to that? What's the backlash to that? Spirit, show me clearly. Nothing. They appreciate all the fine material things, and they're going to end up without, yeah, this third-party energy. Yep, disappointment, needing to make other choices again. They chose the toxic way. Just saying. They're about to learn. They should be afraid. Yep, they should be afraid. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, the status quo. You don't stick with all that. Yeah, you're having joyous fun. You know, the simpler... Yeah, success and happiness. The simpler you keep things, the better off you are, the happier you are. You start growing and expanding into bigger, to keeping up with the Joneses, that sort of thing. You really kind of lose who it is you are at the core because you're too busy competing with what everyone else has. This is an energy here for some of you that's like, you were happiest when you lived in a little trailer or something. I'm just giving an example here, but then you started making more, so you started spending more, so you started spending more, so you had to make more and all that, and it became a chore to try and keep up and compete. It took the fun out of things. Somebody here has either gone back to the basics, and you maybe are facing judgment of others as, yay, they're clapping, I'm keeping them down, I knocked them down, I did whatever. And truthfully, what it is it had nothing to do with you. Yeah, there's something big here about this. Okay, somebody is rejoicing, and actually it was Spirit just removing all the hassle, removing all the complications, awakening someone to see what truly mattered. Okay, and what I mean, I'm going back. They're showing me like the kids in the living room, playing with the toys on the floors, and the parents, down there, maybe mom's cooking in the kitchen, and, dad's on the floor playing with the kids. Mom comes in, they sit at the table, they play board games, card games, things like that, versus the family that grew bigger, got the bigger house with more space, everybody separated, nobody really communicating anymore, and to hush them up so that they could do their own thing or whatever, they buy all these electronic devices, and it's a division. Who's truly happier? The ones that are in the huge house with all the fancy shit that don't even communicate or talk or share meals, and maybe just, hallway sex, walking past somebody in the hall, fuck you too, that's it, versus the intimacy. There's something huge about that here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this. Spirit, what do we need to know about this? What are you trying to say? For the collective, show me clearly. Yeah, there's an offer here. Romance, love, beauty. Romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, and offer. There's a choice. And the fears. The offer and the fears. Well, what do I do? There's an opportunity here for these things. For the real things. Will I choose right? Limitations, anxiety, comfort zone. Overthinking, negative outlook. Somebody's just in the comfort zone. And control, sabotage, the conflicts, the mood swings. Manipulation, patterns. Spirit guides, they're talking to you. They're here for the assistance, divine guidance, the signs, the synchronicities. Show me clearly. Tell me more of this. They tried to control a situation so that they can make an offer. Money can't buy me love. Say you don't need no diamonds, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of things money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Yeah, your perseverance. This is fate. You're being guided to persevere all this stuff that people are trying to control. Somebody wants you as guarded, as vulnerable from speaking your truth, from expressing your truth. You see the truth. You see the truth in a situation. That's what I'm getting with that energy. You don't take the scenario legit if it doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. Okay? It's an example of what I'm talking about, how less can be more. Who's truly happier as a family? The one that's playing the games, interacting, communicating with each other, or the ones that are like in separate rooms, glued to phones, no communication hardly, with the petty arguing and stuff. What's going on with this? Yeah, this is the end of a cycle. Somebody has been, is what I'm getting at both. This is general. Needing to or has been doing shadow work, depending on where you're at in this situation. Self-entertaining is here. I'm sorry I'm so kind of quiet. I'm just sitting here. I'm like stunned. My mind is just like, just being flooded with things. You can self-entertain. You don't have to pay someone else or spend money to do something else for the basic pleasures in life that we were given, which is love, laugh, living. And somebody, I don't even know if I should say it, but like, somebody thinks their way of controlling you is through finances. Through wishing failures upon you with work or whatever. And so yeah, that I don't have that back-breaking job anymore, and I'm not, this is an example, but sending all this energy to the collective, you're failing, blah blah blah. I'm not It's an example. But you know that that's going to happen, or somebody feels that this is what you're doing. Maybe that's why you're so confused as to how to choose wisely with that Seven of Cups a couple times. There's definite confusion here because I'm sitting here going, huh? But like sending that energy out to you, collective, and say for some it did happen or whatever. They think, okay, there's one way is that they think they did it. Okay? One way they think they did it. The other way, Spirit's just moving you forward because you were too stubborn to listen, because you weren't moving because of fear. How will I make it? How will I go forward? That sort of thing. How will I be able to afford everything? And Spirit's like, shh. I just heard to smack that. Okay, but yeah, the Spirit's going to smack you a little bit and be like, hey, now look at this. Now that you're in this, now that you have less, look at your happiness. Your true happiness. You're not sitting there. You have time with the family. You're not stressing on the bills because you don't really have them because you couldn't fucking afford them anyway. You know, something like that. The perspective on seeing things. Wealth comes in all forms and fashion. Then this other person that thinks they did it, they think that, ooh, now they're stressing, now they're doing that. They can't see that you're in the house playing with your kids, spending time with family. You have more time with your person, your lover, whatever. You have more time to be together, the intimacies and all that stuff. You don't have to be out busting your back, whatever this is. Less is more. Something about that for some of you. And somebody thinks they're ruining you, and what they're discovering, what they're about to discover, is that this is the greatest time of your life. I'm not saying that you have to be poor. I'm not saying you have to live in a trailer. And I'm not saying any of that stuff. But you've discovered what matters. Period. Show me clearly. Tell me about this energy, this Venus. Look at exactly. Can I see this? This is what's challenging here. It landed in the sideways, almost reverse here, but in the sideways position, which is a challenge position to me, over the fears and the control. Look at that connection. Look at that connection. Isn't that sweet? That's lovely. They're right there next to each other and they got nothing to do with each other. That's the challenge here. They have no idea what they're doing. They're trying to create this national disaster. They're frustrated. They're trying to survive. They're trying to make it through. They're putting up with people that, they have to. Okay? Yeah, and it's keeping them stuck. The confinement, 38, 83, 56, 65, 66 could be of some significance. That's the offer they got. Somebody wants to come in and make an offer to try and to control. Some of you are going to have somebody knock on your door. I'm surprised. That was so stupid. I'm sorry. In a house with all these dogs to make that noise. And thank goodness it appears I got away with it. So, all right. So maybe there's somehow they're trying to cause that for you, but it doesn't do anything. There's nothing, but they're disturbing, they're attempting, but it does nothing. That's significant. It happens in a reading. It happens in a reading for a reason. All right. But for some of you, you have this person that wants to come back with this offer. Yeah. I feel it. Again, it's romance, but that it's more like between the sheets because they ain't getting it over here. All right, let me see. I gotta turn this off. Sorry, I'm hitting the camera. Stop, camera, stop. There ain't nothing going on in this connection, obviously. So they want to try and get that from you. Okay? And there's fear about this, you receiving it. They're nervous because you could be receiving it wrongly. You could know what they've been up to and all this, and you know it's the manipulation. It's the chance to go back into a pattern. That's the challenge because you're listening to your spirit guides. That's the other way this goes. That's what I love about generals. It's huge. Tell me about Venus and the offer. Spirit, please, and thank you. Venus and the offer. Yeah, somebody right in the head here. Okay, the imagination. It says here, fantasy. It's in the mind. Somebody's about to lose their mind here. Yeah, because they want to try and get this alliance. This is something you did not imagine. This third-party energy. Maybe you felt it for a while. Maybe you've talked about it or whatever. Lord, it's the loneliness. Lord knows a third-party energy that's coming after you has been a theme for quite a while in not only my readings, but in tons of others. Okay? So yeah, maybe this is the chance. And time is irrelevant. Time is in divine time. And it's going to happen when it's going to happen. So that could be now for you, for some of you. Or they definitely are up thinking about it. Ways to manipulate, ways to control a situation. Yeah, indulgence. Show me clearly. Tell me about this control and this fear energy. This offer brings all this. Yeah, you have a gift here. Listening to the spirit guides, landed right up on this. Yeah, you're not accepting the bribe. Yeah, they can try and tempt you with money. Look, I can give you all the finer things. You're like, no, 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 no thanks. Because you know what freaking matters. They think they can come in here and bait you. Yeah, you might want to see yesterday's reading too. The card came out with the a gift with a big old fish hook hanging out of it. There's the ulterior motives here. Okay, they want to try and schmooze you, swoon you. Yeah, your spirit guides are letting you know. Yeah, this is wrong. It's coming from hate. It's a catastrophe. All that. Don't fall for it. They're trying to control you. Narcissists do that. Hoovering tactics, just like the vacuum cleaner. Okay, sucks up things, right? Well, narcissists use a technique called hoovering. They hit you up and they play on your feelings. Maybe somebody needs to borrow some money. No, not now. Okay? Not now, sorry. They want to borrow it. They want to try and buy you your affections, things like that. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's to suck you back in is what it does. Talking about the spirit guides and the assistants. Yeah, to avoid an accident, because there is danger here. Okay? Use caution. Somebody could get hurt here. Your spirit guides, they're warning you. They're telling you about this. Yeah, what, because of what somebody is thinking, daydreaming, fantasizing about. Maybe they want to offer you to go to a place you've always wanted to go, or traveling. Maybe you want to go to Hawaii or something like that. Don't be fooled by the illusion, the delusion. What we're not seeing is you have a new adventure. What's hard here, though, is the forgiveness. Some of you feel guilt. Some of you need to confess something, or feel you need to confess. Maybe that's where that writing is. Write it down. Write it down. Get rid of it. It doesn't have to be this huge thing. You don't have to go to their door and say something. Yeah. You got eternal love here. Yeah. Because you know now what you didn't know then. Speaking of delivery, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. All right, I saw the delivery coming to the door. So before everybody went ballistic, okay, tell me about the apology. Over a loss. Yeah, over a loss in a soulmate, a strong soulmate, twin flame connection. This is twin frames, though. this is what you get when you don't proofread your stuff. You get twin frames. But a twin flame connection, a strong soulmate connection. But some call this a misprint. Nothing happens in a reading for no reason. Something was off. You thought this was a twin frame? Okay. You thought it was? Okay. You thought it was a twin flame? It's not. Something's off. The delusions, the manipulation to try and control your mind, to get you stressed on things, to manipulate you. Somebody wants an apology for being left out in the cold. They want you to apologize for some of them. This could be family. Maybe you had a family, a marriage or something, a home. Yeah, and at present now, you have gratitude, abundance. Yeah, you're doing inner child healing. This apology could be to yourself. For some of you, apologizing to yourself for not knowing then when this control, this manipulation is, what halted, like I'm hearing, what took you so long, for not knowing what it is back then that you needed, that you know now. That hindsight in the present. Yeah. Trusting that intuition, connecting with your higher self, activating your higher self through your strength. Yeah, I'm invincible. I'm unstoppable. This is what you're doing. Okay? Beautiful energy. I love it. Getting away from all those that, made you think they were the eternal flame. But yeah, now it's your luck. Now you get to move on to the real deal. You get the twin flame, not the twin frame. Okay? the illusions, the delusions, getting in your head. Some of you are definitely, if you got an offer coming back from someone in the past, and you are triggered, you understand what's up, you know what this person does, you remember the whole fucking album, not just one or two pictures, the whole thing. You're going to make a better decision. And that's up to you, whatever that is. All right, let us see. Tell me more of this energy for the collective. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. My What's the Tea deck? This just wiggled. Swear. So there must be a message in it. So we'll get that one next. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. What else does the collective need to know about this energy? Yeah, somebody's about to learn here, you know. You could be a mentor to someone. You have a mentor. Your guide, your spirit's guides, you know, your angels, your ancestors. Some of you are a teacher. Somebody about to be taught. Yeah, I win every single game. Yeah. The attendant of hospitality. The cleaner. The cleaner. Okay, I don't know if you guys ever watched the TV show, The Cleaner. Great TV show. Whenever there was something that the bad guys did and bodies needed to be cleaned up and the place needed to be wiped clear of evidence. Yeah, the cleaner. Somebody's about to learn. I don't know. Let's see. This passerby. An encounter by chance, mutual aid, a new friend. Maybe one more on these. The waiter and the stranger. Somebody could be a stranger. The gambler, it's a risk with these. What have you learned so far? Do the homework. Somebody appears to be the guardian of public good, a public official. Maybe you were the one that took care of these people. The attendant of hospitality. You saw to their needs. Now you're the avenger. I'm hearing that somebody is possibly becoming what they always needed. They needed somebody to stick up for them, to be true to them. And they didn't have that. Somebody you know is a chef, is a cook. Somebody could be a stranger that you don't even know. This energy coming towards you. Somebody could have a government official. Somebody that helps in beautification, or they're watching this, trying to figure out, trying to figure out how you still look so good, male or female. Somebody is ruthless. They're cruel about it. What is up with this energy? Spirit. These are the people that you've dealt with. They're trying to scheme to cook up something. Somebody could actually cook. Somebody is upset about the cooking. Tell me about the educator and the waiter energy. You're moving on from this. You've learned. Yeah, your skills, your hospitality, you're packing that up and going. Somebody is haunted here by the memories and the flashbacks. They remember what you used to do for them. Stranger gambler. How much easier things were. Somebody misses your cooking. Stranger gambler. Yeah, they got bad habits. Addictions, toxic. Yeah, addictions is here. They have debt. Somebody is a gambler. Somebody gambled. They gambled wrong. You're unfazed. Okay? This is somebody else around you. Gonna have to face it too. Somebody's taking a risk with somebody they don't even really know. That's toxic. Tell me about the civil servant. A groupie. Somebody here has, the guardian of public good, a public official, public administration. They're in your groupies. They're watching you. Sad, hurt, upset. Or checking on you being sad, hurt, upset. Yeah, getting evidence, proof. Tell me about the barber. Kissing ass. Yeah, the beauty. How do you do this? They're trying to figure it out. How do you do this? How do you keep looking so well? How do you look so much better? Somebody's trying to kiss ass with flowers and stuff because that solves the problem. But it's superficial. It's a karmic friend. Can't fully trust them. The tension, the secret competition. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer. Then there's the chef. Whoa. They got no facts on nothing. They make shit up. They lie. Yeah, they're going bankrupt. You got past due bills from talking shit, crying over you. You rejected this person. You're moving on from this, and they're bothered. They're threatened. They're intimidated. Tell me about the Avenger. The memory, the resolve, the hatred, the plotting. Somebody is not in good health. Yeah, you rejected. They're trying to avenge because you rejected them. It's so played out. It's so played out. They just stalk and watch. They're obsessed. You just dust it off. You don't even. It's like whatever. Yeah. Some of you, yeah, somebody trying to get proof. Maybe somebody's catching the chef. Yeah, you're blocking the negativity. The guardian of public good, blocking the negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by the haters. Winning here, a rising queen. There's that offer. You're unbothered by this. You know that offer that's coming in is dirty. Okay, you know it's dirty. Your civil servants, your protectors. That's for some, not all. Yeah, this was a lover or somebody that has a memory of a romance. Yeah, this is somebody, actually, tell me about this, Spirit, because for some of you, it's like a King of Swords energy. This person, it's your mission to heal the ailments with the love, the show me clearly. Yeah, all the drama. You spot this stuff. For some, this is somebody who's coming toward you, but this is what's hidden. They don't see that. They're getting evidence, getting facts, so that they can impersonate you. Yeah. Because they want to be like you. Some of you have somebody that's trying to be like you. What are these two stuck? What the heck? A love triangle. Fake flexing, and the two are stuck. What the heck got on my card? No. I have to be careful with this. The babies were playing over here. Lovely. Lovely. Stuck. This third party trying to get you stuck. Stuck to them. Stuck. Fake flexing. If that doesn't speak mounds right there. Tell me about this. Yeah, to control. Right back to control. Yeah, they stop. Yeah, they tried to stop it. That's the challenge. This is stuff that's fated for you. Okay? It's fated to be yours. They can't take that away from you. Wow. Okay, I'm putting those to the side. I have to clean those up. Somebody's trying to impersonate you over here. impersonate you as a healer, impersonate you. Yeah, they're trying to seek the discipline that's you. This is a swindler, this avenger. This is somebody who could be stealing your contacts. It's like what is that, Jerry Maguire? And they get the all the contacts. Oh, you know, Jerry's crazy. Jerry's nuts, man. He don't know what he's doing. Blah 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 blah. And they take it all away under. Yeah, they're impersonating you. That's for some, not all. Okay. Wow. Okay. Backing out. Yeah, this is what they feel. They're trying to figure out how to do that. This is the how to be the avenger. Maybe somebody's watching them. Yeah, and there's the athlete too, as I bring up the whole Jerry Maguire thing, because wasn't he the sports person? Promoter? Yeah. Some of you have a clergy spying upon you. That's for some, not all. All right. Yeah, you're the keeper of epic tales, the ballad. You know things, the legends, the ballads. Yep, this is what you do. If somebody wants to take a risk, this stranger, because you're good to people, or hospitality, they want to play on your hospitality. You have the animal shaman. Some people's kids, man. Alright, let's see. Set this deck aside, Molly. What the heck? Alright. Give me a couple more on... who are these people in the energy trying to stop the collective's growth? The Destiny Swapper. They want your identity. Yeah, what is yours cannot be taken. They want your identity, your path, but they cannot anchor what they did not earn. Yeah, this is a rat, all right. Somebody, year of the rat. 19, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 08, 2020. This could be somebody in competition with you. Competitive energy. Yeah, it's just like starting over. Our lives together, so perfect together. We have grown. It's a karmic partner. Oh, warlock. Yeah, what they could do, what they could send to you. The monkey. Isn't the monkey and the snake? Isn't that funny? The monkey and the snake. You could be a monkey. You could be a snake. Take it how it resonates. 1932, 44, 56, 68. Where to go? 68, 80. 92, 2004, 2016. 1929, 41, 53, 65, 77, 89, 2001, 2013, 2025. Controlling. Rigid. Controlling. Manipulative. Yeah. Sad. Sad. That should be the description. Sad. Somebody that wants to control your destiny. Why is it not them? Yeah. You could be a life path 5, adventurous, adaptable. Yeah. From this karmic partner. You can be adapting from a karmic partner. Adapt, change, heal. Yeah. Trauma bonding. Magnetic pull. Lessons through attachment. People are monitoring. Somebody's getting like psychic readings on you. Doing what they can to find out what's going on. Yeah, the snake. Maybe this was last year, too, that this started. Yeah, it could be the rooster. 1933, 45, 57, 69, 81, 93, 2005, 2017. Okay. Somebody arrogant, blunt. Yeah, attention to detail. Free-spirited. Fighter-spirited. Somebody could be a Taurus or a goat. Okay. April 20th through May 20th could be significant. Somebody stubborn, materialistic. A little sensual. The goat and the ox. 1925, 37, 49, 61, 73, 85, 97, 2009, 2021. Then we got 31, 43, 55, 67, 79, 91, 2003, 2015, 2027. Something could be coming up next year. Yeah, justice is here. Libra energy, the diplomat. Okay. Yeah, somebody could be a wounded feminine, overly passive, insecure, manipulative, or codependent. Yeah, this could be the pig. Somebody wants to come and try and wound a female. Somebody is the wounded female. They could, again, distorted is popping out. So this is 1935, 47, 59, 71, 83, 95, 2007, 2019. Somebody could be a life path 9. Somebody needs to stand up and kick somebody's ass, too. Okay? Yeah, for justice. To bring about some justice. Alright, tell me about this. A couple more cards here, and I'm calling it. I have to go lay down. Show me clearly. Got some stuff to do. And I don't need no episodes today. I'm unstoppable. Show me clearly. What is it they need to know? Any further messages and or advice for the collective? Bruh. Even your spirit guide quit. disillusionment, abandonment. It's like, bruh, you can't get through. Somebody can't get through to this person here. What was at the bottom? Yeah, it's complicated. Crying over situationships. Even the haunting isn't working. I'm telling you, this is not the one. Show me clearly. Come on, bruh. Well, that's funny. Made the list, ignored the list, guilt avoidance, shut down. The things to do tomorrow. Procrastinations here. Shadow work. Tomorrow, maybe. Spiritual procrastination. Yeah, resistance. Exactly. Somebody's sitting there doing some coloring instead. I'm going to tell you what, man, the coloring and the drawing helped me hugely in my healing process. Okay, it helps ground you. It helps get your focus going. Still furthest from okay, but yet, you know, getting there closer and closer every day. I refuse to quit. I am unstoppable. All right, show me clearly. Yeah, vanished while meditating. Somebody got a mind fog, awareness collapse. Somebody just like, which way did they go? Treating drama as therapy. Chaos, addiction, misprocessing, personal growth, drama, gossip. Baba? Wow, Baba. Somebody's listening to something just to get the dirt. Like somebody, that's all they listen for is like the drama. That's all they want is the gossip, the latest thing to discuss. Wow, enlightened for 4 hours, spiritual high, reality check. Somebody had it for a moment and blew it. They're still not over it. There's regret looping. Thoughts, yeah, lingering feelings. This person, they had it for a minute and then done. They saw you for a minute here. This could be taken a few different ways. They were going in the right direction for a while, and then bam. Yeah, tears? What tears? I'm not crying, you're crying. Denial, emotional leak, pretense. Show me clearly. I'm not crying, you're crying. Somebody's overstimulated in public. The sales, the shoes. Yeah, the noise, the panic, the sensory bombardment. So somebody's having issues with that, but what I'm really getting here is like, what can I spend on? That there's something about that buying. I gotta have more, I gotta have more. That's gonna make me happy. This is gonna, what am I gonna buy? Yeah. And there's somebody still just waiting on a sign. What do I need to do? Shopping to feel something. Yeah. Don't look at me. Avoiding eye contact like a pro. Anxiety or just too much coffee? All right. Is this the stress? Somebody's sleepless here? Manifesting sleep. Yeah. Spiritual fatigue. Wishful thinking. Burnout naps. So social battery is at 0%. They're drained. They're antisocial. They're shut down. Is this what somebody thinks? Because they're all up in your business. Like, where are they? What are they doing? Where are they going? What's up? Have you seen them lately? Have you seen them? Tell me, have you seen them? Have you seen me? Tell me, have you seen me? It's a group. Did she leave and go away? Having someone to lean on, and I'm lost. What is that? Tell me, have you seen her? By the Shalites. 1971 could be of some significance. 1 month ago today, so maybe something happened a month ago today. I was happy as a lark, but now I go for walks, to the movies, maybe to the park. I have a seat on the same old bench to watch the children play. You know, tomorrow is their future, but for me, it's just another day. They all gather round me. They seem to know my name. We laugh, tell a few jokes, but it still doesn't ease my pain. I know I can't hide from a memory, though day after day I've tried. I keep saying she'll be back, but today again I've lied. Oh, I see her face everywhere I go, on the street and even at the picture show. Have you seen her? Oh, tell me, have you seen her? I hear her voice as cold as the cold winds blow in the music and on my radio. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Yeah. Why, oh why did she leave and go away? I've been so used to having someone to lean on, and I'm lost, baby, I'm lost. Tell me, have you seen her? Oh, she left her kiss upon my lips, but left that break within my heart. Have you seen her? I see her hand reaching out for me. Only she can set me free. Have you seen her? Yeah, why oh why? Somebody is really going through it. They're trying to they're going to the park, even to the picture shows. They're asking people, have you seen her? Have you seen her? Yeah, it's by the Shalites. 1971. That could be significant for somebody. Okay. I get some closing messages. Show me clearly. Yeah, she knows her worth and now refuses to settle for less. Does it do like that for you? There we go. All right. The world better watch out because she's just getting started. Just about to get warmed up. Something's taking off. You're like a Porsche with no brakes. You're gonna be taking off. And then it says, a badass doesn't quit. She pivots and keeps going. You ain't stopping this one. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. Yeah, it says here, I will let go of the fear and take that leap. Let go of the fear. Don't let that stop you. Keep going. Keep moving. I got these ones here. You are too powerful to let doubt hold you back. Amen to that. It says, she's not bossy. She is the boss. She's not bossy. She is the boss. Or she's the boss. All right. Yeah. What was that? It'll come to me. Yeah, if it's meant to be said, Spirit, bring it back. I'm getting better and stronger every freaking day. I'm unstoppable. I'm a fortune. Oh, a portion. I'm a fortune. Wow. Somebody's coming into a fortune. It's happening fast. They can't stop what was yours. They can't take what was yours. Okay? You're capable of the hard frickin' things. Okay? Alright, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. I hope it brings you food for thought. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your energy. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.